you, Tom.
Motherfucker.
So you are a piece of shit. You look like a
Dickhole,
dog
asshole,
doing the tip poking out.
No,
seriously, you look
You're
like
that
a
on
like
the
you
tip
know
of
like
my
an
mouth.
old crusty cunt that's just like covered in.
Guys, welcome to our top 5. Today we're going to be doing top 5 movie insults, which if you haven't figured that out already. Okay, so my number 5 is from the Big Lebowski. Lebowski?
Yes.
Very cool scene. One of my favourite, again, second favourite movie of all time. Hands down. Movie's pretty watchable. Great direction. The Coen brothers nailing it. Jeff Bridges, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, amazing.
Love Steve Buscemi.
So this scene in particular involves Steve Buscemi and who plays Donnie, and Walter, played by John Goodman. And throughout the whole movie, Donnie's always quiet in the background, and Walter's always like just doesn't give a shit about what Donnie says, and he's always telling him to shut the fuck up, Donnie. And this scene is they're bowling, and the dude and Walter are having a conversation, then Donnie butts in.
Oh, I told him if it was during league play.
What's during league play?
Life does not stop and start at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit.
I figure...
What's wrong with Walter, dude?
And my number 5, it's actually from Austin Powers' Goldmember.
Goldmember.
Possibly not everyone's favourite of the Austin Powers films, but it always cracks me up every time. And this particular insult, I guess you can call it an insult, is when Dr. Evil, he's captured Nigel Powers, and he's just about to introduce him to Mini-Me. And then Nigel notices Mini-Me standing there, and then he says this.
Nigel Powers, meet Mini-Me.
Oh, blimey. I thought I smelled cabbage.
My number 4 is from a film called A Fish Called Wanda.
Yes, I have seen it.
It's
yes.
tremendous. Great piece of film writing there from John Cleese. And he's another Monty Python crew in there, Michael Palin.
Yes.
Who plays kind of like a hitman. It's very, very, very funny. The film's riddled with great jokes, and it's very, very funny. Anyway, so the scene in particular I'm talking about is Kevin Kline, who plays like the American kind of, again, like gang crime dude, and he works with Jamie Lee Curtis, and so it's a scene with Kevin Kline and John Cleese, and John Cleese being a pompous, stuck-up British, and then the American, just a beautiful like relationship between America and England, just going at it, and there's just hilarity ensues when like Kevin Kline just goes off at him.
You pompous, stuck-up, snot-nosed, English giant, twerp, scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole.
How very interesting.
All right, my number 4, Tom.
Yeah.
Number 4 is from Role Models.
Role Models, love it.
Now, this is like sort of, I guess, pretty early on in the film when Danny and Wheeler have been introduced to these kids they're going to have to take on in sort of this Big Brother program.
Yeah,
going on. And
something wings or something.
What's that?
Carrying wings or something.
Oh yeah,
I
actually don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. Danny, played by Paul Rudd, he's sort of introduced to this kid he's going to have to sort of take on in this role, played by Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Yeah, Platz. Z.
And he's this, this nerdy, geeky dude who's into bloody LARPing and all this sort of stuff. And
I do want to do LARPing one day. That'd be amazing. I think it'd be fun.
And so Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott are just standing around discussing the situation, and he sort of makes this remark about this kid.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this kid.
Me either. I bet if I suggested a game of Quidditch, he'd come in his pants. Been talking to him for half an hour. Kid's barely said a word.
Numero 3 for me is from a film called Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton. But yeah, I love this movie. Very, very funny. Just great jokes all around. Just like I really like dark humor like that. And this movie's just full of it. And so the scene in particular I'm talking about is they're having lunch in the mall, and Billy Bob's just he's sick of being the Santa Claus. He hates it, and he's just like demolishing the salad. And the way he eats it, like the dressings coming out of his mouth, and his elf friend, played by Tony Cox, is sitting there with like his Asian wife, and they're having a discussion.
Yeah, that's right, shit for brains. Go ahead, talk about my height. Make it about something safe, because you're an emotional fucking cripple. Your soul is dog shit. Every single fucking thing about you is ugly.
Okay, Tom.
Right on.
My number 3. My number 3.
Yes.
Numero 3.
Yes.
is CCC. It's from The Mist.
The Mist.
Now, this particular insult is when they're all trapped inside a supermarket?
Department
store or something?
Yeah, that's a
supermarket. Yeah, it's a supermarket. And they're all sort of sitting around discussing their situation. They're in this horrible place. They're trapped inside because there's all these monsters outside. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. And there's this one shitty character who's played by Marsha Gay Harden.
The most frustrating character in this movie. Like,
Absolutely.
And it's amazing, like, it's great acting because she pulls it off.
Oh,
like,
she's fantastic in this. I hate her. She's a bitch.
Every time she talks, I'm like, just want to stab you. It's so bad.
Yeah, and so they're talking, and the main female character, sorry, I forget her name, damn it, I really should have done more research. But yeah, she's I guess she's trying to be nice. She's trying to comfort her.
Yeah.
Saying, if you need someone to talk to, then I'm here. We're all here. This kind of thing. And then then Marsha Gay Harden, she just comes back with this nasty line.
You don't mock me. That's not what I was doing. Well, I tell you what, the day I need a friend like you, I'll just have myself a little squat and shit one out.
Next one on my list is one of my all-time favourite movies as well, definitely my top 10 favourite movies, directed by Mr. Shane Black, who was responsible for Iron Man 3, Long Kiss Goodnight, and my favourite film, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang Bang.
Your favourite film?
No, like my top 10. Yeah, my favourite film of his.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, that's my favourite one. Like, and it's a brilliant, because it's a return for Robert Downey Jr., which is tremendous, and he does so well. And Val Kilmer in this movie is just absolutely tremendous. Like, it's just the pairing. It's just that golden moment when you get these two together in this pairing. And so the scene in general what I'm talking about is, Val Kilmer and Robert Downey disposing of a car. And they just get into a lake, and Robert Downey's like, we need to get rid of this gun. And so they gives Robert Downey a gun. He just, like, throws it in the lake. And then Val Kilmer's like, what did you do that for? He's like, you told me to get rid of the gun. And he's like, you don't throw it where the car is, because they're going to find the car, they're going to find the gun. And so, so Robert Downey hasn't figured out what he's done wrong. And then, so Val Kilmer comes back with this amazing response.
Jesus. Look up idiot in the dictionary. You know what you'll find?
A picture of me?
No! The definition of the word idiot, which you fucking are.
Which brings me to my number 2.
What?
Which is from the movie In Bruges.
Oh my god. Again on my top 10 list. This is, oh my god, go
It's
Chris.
fantastic.
Lay it on me. I'm interested to see which one you picked.
Well, there's a scene where Brendan Gleeson's character Ken is he's sitting around at a cafe table with Ralph Fiennes.
Rafe
Fiennes.
Fiennes.
Oh, of course. I always say it wrong. Just excuse me.
Well, there was another actor whose name's Ralph, and he was just like, "Fuck you, Rafe," because like you just ruined Ralph for everybody.
And then I just ruined it again. So, Rafe Fiennes, and
he's so good. Rafe Fiennes in this movie.
He's fantastic.
Everyone in the movie.
And so they just sitting around chatting to each other.
I'm not being funny. I mean, no disrespect. But you're the cunt. You're the cunt now. You've always been a cunt. And the only thing that's going to change is you're going to become an even bigger cunt. Maybe you have some more cunt kids.
Leave my kids fucking out of it. What have they done? You fucking retract that bit about my cunt fucking kids.
All right, number 1s, the finals. My top movie insult of all time.
What is it, Tom?
Of all time. Now, people are going to think like, oh my god, why'd you pick this one? But I think I cracked up. And again, like I laughed so hard because it is so true. And the guy delivering it is so serious about what he's saying. And he doesn't mean it as a joke, but for the audience, it's hilarious. And this is from the film Billy Madison.
Okay.
Which is like, why'd you pick an Adam Sandler movie? But no matter what, I watch this over and over again. I just crack up. Now, the scene I'm talking about is near the end of the film where Billy has been studying up and he's doing his test and he's doing like a like an exam kind of test, like with a bunch of different courses with the other guy who wants to run the business.
Yeah,
and so whoever wins the course gets to run the business.
Right.
And the dude's like a snaky kind of. Yeah. And the final one is they're doing they're on a big stage and they're talking about history and stuff. And the guy who's moderating it is asked him a question about how does industry thrive or whatever, and he's asked a question, and then Billy has this amazing he relates how industry is related to like a kid's book, like about a lost puppy.
Yeah.
And everyone in the audience is like, oh my god, right, and is like really believing what he's saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a look.
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Okay, a simple wrong would have done just fine, but...
My number one is just one. It's from a movie Goon, Tom.
Goon.
I know you like this film.
Love Goon. Totally underrated movie.
Totally underrated.
Totally
if you haven't
underrated.
seen Goon,
Yeah.
you should go check it out. Starring Sean William Scott.
Amazing.
It's fantastic. It's hilarious. About ice hockey player who's trying to make it into the
pros.
The pro league, and it's just fantastic. There's this one point where they're in the middle of a game, and there's this one character, Belcher, and he's this hilarious character. He gets angry about like absolutely everything, and he has this like particular rivalry with these two like Eastern European dudes on the team. He just says shit to them all the time. They're always giving him crap, and he like some of his insults are just terrible.
It's so good. Where's my fucking helmet?
You fucking Chernobyl motherfucker.
You Chernobyl looking mother.
And so my number one insult is at one point they're in the middle of a game and they're losing and they just get scored against again, I think. And and he just gets all shitty, and then he sings this to the two Eastern European dudes.
Here's the shot. He scores. Five hole.
Ass licker. Am I the only one here? You sloppy fucking borscht-blooded, cabbage-headed motherfuckers, man. Why don't you stop the fucking your big vagina, you Russian lesbian?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so
much.
much
for watching. I hope you guys had a laugh, and I hope you guys liked all the insults. Now, I know there are so many movie insults, Chris. There's just so many. There's so many. And, like, we know that we've missed out a shitload. A lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
A shitload is a good
a poopy load.
Yeah.
And these are just our top 5 insults for us personally. Like, obviously, everyone has different senses of humor and different ideas and stuff. So, those are ones that we find hilarious, or not hilarious, but the ones that really resonated with us.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's some other great ones out there. Like,
feel free to comment your favourite ones that you think should have made the list.
Absolutely. I mean, like, look, I could have done a whole top 5 on Full Metal Jacket insults because the drill sergeant has just got the most amazing insults in that whole part of the movie. But they were great, but again, these ones more resonated with me personally, and I really like watching. So yes, so hey, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it as always.
I'd never insult you.
No, you guys are brilliant. No, but please, we've got some other top 5s coming
so many
all
top
around.
fives to
Yeah, please check out some movie reviews and other content and stuff. Short skits on the page. You're gonna get doing more like short film kind of stuff coming out soon as well, which should be very, very cool. And yes, please like and subscribe. And like Chris said, any comments on ones that are your favourite movie insults would be brilliant. And I know there's some really dark ones that we missed as well, and that are brilliant.
We went for the funny ones.
But the one with the mist was a brilliant dark insult. Yeah. Well, you know some other insult, I was looking at your face because it's ugly as fuck.